What's going on, YouTube? Today this video is about something interesting called stress. Something that a lot of us participate in. And notice I use the word participate. Why do I use that word participate? Because stress is something that we have control over. A lot of people's lives, stress has control over them. This is why I say the best life is the simple life. The life with no clutter. The life with few things in it. A debt-free life. No credit cards. Paying what you can afford to pay for. Not have to worry about this bill coming in or that thing comes in. Not having to hang out with people who are drama. You know, it's so funny about people who are drama and always stressed out and always want to dump their problems on you like a dump truck. You say how you're doing and they're like, dumping the problems on you. But if you listen to these people talk, you would find out that the problems that they're talking about, they have control over also. Right? Like, I threw out a challenge one day, and the challenge was not to spend money in a day, right? But here's another challenge. Some of you can't go one day without being involved in some type of argument. Whether it's with your kids, whether it's with your spouse, friends, always. You get in the car, you put the key in ignition, you're arguing with people because they're not going fast enough on the freeway. There's somebody at your job that is not doing something that you like, so you're talking about them behind their back. Your kids aren't doing something that you like, so you're yelling at them. Every day you are involved in this type of drama. But have you ever thought about this? Can one lead a peaceful life? Can they lead? Can they live a peaceful life? Meaning, not be involved in anything. Meaning, if there's something that looks like drama, smells like drama, you step away from it. You step on the outside of it. You see, now I've gotten to a point in my life now when somebody starts telling me about all those problems and all those things they go into, and I just listen to them. And notice if you don't say anything, you just listen and don't give an opinion, don't do anything. And then once they finish with the conversation, you say, yeah. So what do you think about that? I have no thoughts. I try to stay neutral. Right? Because the thing is that these thoughts are created by us. It's how we see the world. And a lot of times we get stressed because we think the world should go the way we want it to go. But think about that one. We want the world to flow the way we want it because we're the right ones. Everybody else is dummies. Everyone else is crazy. I'm going to tell you something that's interesting. For those of you who don't have a passport or who have never traveled, you got to get out of this place. You got to get out of what's normal for you. The reason why I say that is this. What you would find is people doing something very similar to what you would do in your home country, but in a different way. And it's working for them. And you ask yourself the question, how is it that someone could be in somewhere in a whole different place, do the same exact thing, but in a different way, and it works? Same thing with life. We all have different fingerprints. We all have different personalities. We all have different things in our lives. But somehow, it all works. So you have to learn to accept people for who they are. You have to learn to stop trying to change the world in an instant, right? You have to let people be people. And you can't get involved in it, and you can't try to get intertwined with it. You just have to let things be. In your household, Is everything moving in harmony? You know, in my household, for instance, because I can speak for yours, we don't have to worry about going to the mailbox and seeing what's in it because everything's paid. We don't have, you know, when we get credit card offers, smile, take the scissors and cut them up. My wife is comfortable. I'm comfortable. You know, we don't have anything that we want, meaning we all want to become better each day, but those are habits that are put in our to-do list to become that. Right? So there's no force. We're not forcing anything. It's just going in one direction. and that's the way life should be. If you're having stress in your life, what you should ask yourself is, you should sit back and ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? What am I forcing? What am I letting happen around me that's affecting me? And think about it. Dissect the problem. And before you know it, because you are the problem. You may think that thing that's happening is a problem. No, it's how you're perceiving that thing. You see? One can live a life of waking up in the morning and being fine every day. If there is something like road rage or something like that, it's because you're impatient. What's the rush? Someone cut you off. Maybe they were in a hurry. Maybe they had to get somewhere. Many different things. It's just how, isn't it? It's how we look at things that cause stress or doesn't cause stress. We're in 100% control. So let me ask you guys, how do you handle stress? Or do you have any stress in your life? Do you find yourself being a stressful person all the time? Your blood pressure is up. You're ready to fight. And you always got veins showing. You have permanent frowns because you're just so upset and you're so stressed out. Let's talk about it. And then maybe we can take these topics and individually talk about it. But let's just see, is this something that people are going through? Are people having problems with stress? So, with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching the channel. Still have a little bit of a cough. At least I'm able to get through a video now. But thank you guys for watching the channel. Thank you guys for subscribing to this channel, letting people know we exist over here. And I hope that 2014 is going spectacular for you guys. So, with that said, guys, thanks again, and until next time, signing off.